Hello, Internet. Um, this is a little bit different of a video than I typically do. Typically, I make a video where it's just my hand, just going across the screen left and right with, doodling or painting, whatever, whatever artsy stuff comes to mind, whatever inspires me. This time, this is actually my first time making a full-length video. So, yeah, this is my voice, enjoy the graveliness. Today we are going to do some, cool fall-inspired doodles. And obviously what says fall and pumpkin. So, what we started off with was like this weird squishy shape. And then I began to make the stem very swirly, wrapping around the pumpkin, as you can tell, as I'm struggling right there. And so, make this little S shape. And come down into a little swirly point. Then what am I doing right there? I think I'm darkening. Oh wait, I'm putting in the little swirly bobbers. Swirly bobber as in the twists. It's a twist. Yeah. It was like a 98 degrees September day, but like every white girl, I felt the call to autumn. So this is my tribute, if you will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna speed this process up because this is gonna take forever. So I had the whole sketch down. Obviously I skipped over the whole process, but I separated that really big shape into little sections and put on some little pumpkin freckles, as well as some swirlies and 2 stalks of wheat, because that is the natural way pumpkins grow. As you can see, I'm just going throughout all the sections. I'm just filling it up with that orange, and yeah, it's looking a little patchy right now, but just trust me. Alright, so now we have our orange down. I'm just going section by section with the color moss. I decided to try to throw on some blue over this because I wanted to be all fancy with color theory. For some reason, with me saying color theory, I kept on stuttering. With the blue, I kind of went section by section, trying to get like a little shine thing going. Right now it looks green. I'm not quite liking this. So after that, I decided to add in some brown, which unfortunately is kind of mixing it with green. Not green. The blue-orange monstrosity that I created. So that's gonna need a little bit of work. So I went in with some yellow, because, wheat. Golden wheat. I'm always so nervous using yellow because it's such a deceptive color. I think I took off all the graphite, but then I put yellow on, and it floods. The graphite just smears and expands. It festers. The graphite abides. So after that, I decided to put on like the little pumpkin marks, the little pumpkin spots. I think those little lumpy pumpkin spots are just so cute. They kind of remind me of little birthmarks. They give them so much personality. Alright, to separate the pumpkin sections, I decided to go in with a blue Prismacolor pencil. And then just take that pencil all around the shaded areas. I've seen this lady on Instagram. She does this with her own artwork. She puts down like this like flat colors with alcoholic markers, and then she puts on these really vivid Prismacolor pencils, and it gives it almost like an iridescence. So I kind of wanted to make something reminiscent of that. Really, if you can find her on Instagram, I would highly suggest it. Her artwork is just so nice. Alright, so after all of that, I decided to go ahead and go in with a black ballpoint pen to separate the spaces a little bit more. Alright, so after all that, I decided to add in a blue marker to give it like a little background, you know, sky, rural. Ooh, it's cute. So yeah, I did that throughout the whole way with a circular motion to give it just a softer appearance. So after all of that, the pumpkin is done. I really wasn't feeling that pumpkin. I mean, it was cute, but it wasn't necessarily inspired. It was safe is what it was. I didn't feel very inspired by this pumpkin. But there was one thing that I was inspired by, and it was it was more experimental when I was trying it out. I saw this girl on Instagram. She basically used her alcoholic markers as actual paint, and instead of, you know, going in with a sketch or an outline, she just used a background color and just began to create. So I wanted to try that. So right now I am just beginning to swatch, you know, these markers. I decided to keep it like a daffodil sky, and to stay on like the September craze, I decided to use yellow colors and warm colors, all colors that were just mostly related to autumn. So at this point, I'm just putting on little dots, just making little leaves with a forest floor. I'm making sure that they're spread out just to give some room, and having them fade off into the distance. Now it's time to add some shadows. I decided to use some little darker leaves to make it look a little bit more like ground and less like an ocean of orange. Now we are coming to the end of the illustration. To finish this all off, I decided to add in some deep yellows to give it a farther away look. So after all of that, I decided to go in with some Prismacolor pencils to give it that same iridescent look as I gave the pumpkin, just to give it a cozier vibe and, you know, give it some texture. To make it look fantastical, I used white gel pen to give it a little glowy effect, did the classic dab with a finger, and then added in a little brighter mark on the inside of the little aura. So obviously these are the final touch-ups. If you stay till the end of the video, you brave soul. Oh goodness, this is probably painful to hear. This is my first time recording, so thank you for staying till the end. I don't know if I'll be doing this again. Maybe I might, depending on my mood. At any rate, hope you liked the video, and farewell!